Hello. In this topic, we will add a limit to a role and specifying the effective date and maximum units of time. So, you can use the limits detail window to specify the maximum units per time for a role. Setting these limits helps project managers quickly identify areas of role overallocation. You can define an unlimited number of limits for each role. However, the effective date for each limit must be unique. So for this, let's go first into P6 Professional. Let's go under Enterprise and Roles, and let's define a limit for our role. So let's add one. Let's select a date on which this will be effective. Let's say 28th of January 2016. Let's say it has 4 hours, 4 per hour. And let's also define the second position for April 27, 2016, and let's say this is 8 per hour. Similarly, you can do the same thing in P6 Web by going under Resources Administration and Roles, and in here for your specific role, let's go under IT, and we modify the QA engineer. Let's also add one for the project manager. Let's say that in January 5th this was 8 per hour, and we're gonna add a second one which will be on 27 April. Let's say we have 6 per hour. And don't forget to save these changes. So you can also define whether a role limit is based on calculated primary resource limit or a custom role limit. This is done from the administrator and my preferences. And in here under the resource tab, you can select how this is calculated. Under display the role limit based on. So the calculated primary resource limit is based on the combined limit of resources assigned to the primary role. For example, if one resource is the organization is assigned the primary role trainer, the limit for that role equals the limit for the resource, 8 hours per day. If 3 resources each with 8 hours per day limit are assigned the primary role trainer, the limit for the role equals the total limit of all 3 resources, which would make 24 hours per day. Custom role limits based on custom role limits defined in the limits detail window for this role. Thank you. Bye bye now.